in St. Kitts and Nevis for 2 weeks, and we've watched some videos about this area in any Caribbean island, and it's always beach and drinks, and that's pretty much it. But there's a lot to do here other than the beach, and one of the things is hiking. So we found a couple of interesting hikes that we're going to take, and we'll bring you along and show you what you can do that's not on the beach in the Caribbean. There are a lot of hikes that you can do in St. Kitts, and many of them are to the main central mountain, and those typically suggest bringing a guide with you because it's a lot of rainforest terrain. We didn't really want to hire a guide for our hiking, so we selected hikes that were suitable for just kind of everyday people.
Our first hike left from the southern part of St. Kitts and Majors Bay and took us up and over a hill to a really epic shipwreck. There's even a chance to see some monkeys along this 2-hour hike. That's about probably a moderate difficulty level. And the great thing about this hike is that you'll most likely find yourself completely alone on this beach right alongside an amazing shipwreck. And if you have some time, you could even take a quick dip. Alright, so today is a new day, and we're going to do another hike. We are doing the Bat Cave hike. So we are about 15-20 minutes outside of Basse-Terre, and we are going to walk through the woods and head up, I think, towards that mountain up there. So, see how this goes.
This hike, which is to the Bat Caves, ranks about a 5 out of 10 difficulty. The altitude rise is only a couple hundred feet in total, and the total length is like 2 to 3 hours. So for us, that's like a good amount of time, it's a good skill level, and it's really beautiful.
The one interesting thing about this particular trail is this boulder situation. So they have built a ladder. Apparently it was broken for quite a bit, and even though this looks pretty makeshifty, it actually is relatively solid. It doesn't rattle too much, so it's actually pretty well constructed. 2 thumbs up. We didn't fall, so that was good. So.
There's a point on this trail to the Bat Caves when the riverbed splits, and you need to go on the left side. Well, fortunately, all these little stone markers are marking the correct way to go, and it looks like there's a tree down blocking the wrong way to go. So it turned out to be a pretty easy choice.
So if you listen, that's the sound of a lot of bats. We've reached the Bat Cave. It's about an hour, a little over an hour hike up this pretty rocky riverbed. And we're here, and there's a lot of bats.
Now, oh my God.
All right, so that wraps up our hikes in St. Kitts. There's a lot of stuff to do that's not just about the beach, though the beaches are quite nice as well. Getting to hike and see the shipwreck and hiking to a bat cave was kind of totally bonkers and totally fun. So, yeah, so if you come to St. Kitts, don't worry, you don't have to just sit on the beach all day, though you can if you want to. So, next we are on to Nevis, so we'll see you there.
Great.